Hello, and welcome to our Let's Look at / Let's Play of Distant Worlds 2. And now, let's head into our episode. There we go! Now... Oh, that's gonna get done almost immediately. How much to pay for this? $500 million. Nope, we're just gonna let it sit. Now, how much to build a large colony ship? 90,000. Done. There we go. And we will spread out the dinosaurs. Alright, there goes another syndicate down. That leaves these guys, huh? I don't even know where they are. Hold on. Pause. Assign. 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 Speed things up. And play. Oh! Pause. New colony. On Alkai. Again. Nothing here yet. This first, then this, then this, then this, then this. Done. How's our budget looking? We're actually catching up to facility maintenance. So that is an issue. Plenty of room for troops. I'm going to cut this down to 5% and increase this by 5%. Investigate, 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 dismiss, dismiss, dismiss. No one's been here yet? Cosmos Defense Station. 11K. Huh. We don't have monitoring stations, do we? Interesting. And we haven't been in here either. I wonder what it uses to determine what it should explore and what it shouldn't. Yeah, there is an unknown item present. I think I need to build a monitoring station there. I'm gonna decline. Investigate, dismiss, assign. Oh! Well, that's already almost done. So cargo systems maxed out. We cannot make those any better. Cool. Yeah, see, look, we're starting to eat into our cash flow here. Our fleets, 12642, 12642. Ah! PS Pan, you need a destroyer. And Mayor Block needs a frigate. Alright, good to know. Show me. Build for... Newman 6. Nice. Question, how much to rush you? I think I'd rather just wait. Hold on. Colonies. This is Newman 6. Is this one? Oh, Nemban 6. Oh, build, 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 build. No defense station. Ideally, you want 2. I don't know who's dumb enough to attack, but let's go ahead and defend you. You are at the end of a chain. Assign. Sure. Assign. So we need 2, 4, 6, 12. Alright, PS Pan, you need a destroyer. Let's go ahead and build that. Purchase. Go to our destroyers. Scroll all the way down. Oh. Can't scuttle you. Didn't we just... Pause. Wait a minute. You need a destroyer and a frigate. Alright, hold on. Something screwy's going on here. Build. Frigate. Destroyer. Purchase. Yes. Okay. Oh, I think I built a cruiser. Does someone need a cruiser? Nope. We're just gonna have a spare cruiser. That's fine. Actually, hold on. So, destroyers... 6 fleet. Overwhelming Moon. That's Scuttle. We don't want Scuttle. We want Retire to get the benefits of stealing any research on the ship. There we go. And then you go in here. And then I bet if I go to cruisers... Scuttle, Scuttle. Alright, we don't need it. Go. Alright, let's speed things up. Again, 85 days we can wait for. Yeah. Because what's going to happen is... we're going to research... Oh, did we already grab it? Hey! The same universe vibe. What do you mean by... Hello? I'm gonna call you Horse. What do you mean by same universe vibe? I never played the original? So, I'm not sure I understand your question. Also, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Oh, did we already research it? Oh, shit, we already got regional governance. Alright, so, let's focus on hyperspace, then. Alright, queued up. So, after hyperspace, engines we're good on. That's yours. I think... yeah, if these are days... and they are. We might focus on this. We could do accelerated construction. Okay. Then, again, I've never played the original, so I can't compare it to the original. I will say it's, for my money, I don't know how hardcore of a strategy gamer you are. If you are a hardcore strategy gamer, by all means, pick it up. It has some interesting concepts. It's worth the money. However, if you are not, there's enough jankiness between how it generates galaxies, how things are calculated, victory conditions, and that sort of thing. It kind of needs some more time to simmer. Better off waiting for it to go on sale and picking it up off sale. Oh, yeah. Feel free to check out the other VODs, too. I'm only going to be playing for like another 20-30 minutes. There is a lot there. Like, I will say... oh, right. Robotic repairs. High-power receptors. All of this. We'll grab advanced cruisers, and then we'll do all of this. Days. Years. Well, hell, finish this off. And that's a free upgrade. Beautiful. I'm not sure what this does. Oh, produces fuel. Interesting. So it doesn't collect any energy, but it does produce fuel. Interesting. Alright. Exit. Alright, good. We're ticking along. We're good there. A new destroyer. It's going where it's needed. Investigate. Dismiss. Sure. Decline. Pause. Colonies. Where are you going and why? Repair. Oh! Right. Only when attacked. I don't think it got finished building. That's the thing. So let's have you repair. Alright, how much? I mean, 60 days. How much to... You know what? I'll crash it. Ugh, no. That's the only crash. Yeah, it never actually got finished building? Strength 532. Ooh, we're even. And inside someone. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Alright, but they can't bust our shields. Our fighters are kind of breaking their armor, but not really. Which is a bit weird, considering how many fighters are on there. We'll let this tick. So this will repair. And then we'll pick up a bunch of dinosaurs and give them a new column. I think we do need to... How long? 149 days. I am willing to do this. To jump to large spaceports. The massive colony ships, take it or leave it. But the large spaceports, we probably need some of those. At least for repairs. Oh, now you jump in. Yeah, I don't think you can repair at a medium spaceport. I think that's the issue. So in order to repair this, I need... Okay. Hi, can I help you? How strong are you? 190. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. This by its lonesome can probably crush this. Hold on, pause. Officer training will go through really quick. I want skilled command. Let's pass on officer training. Oh, I need officer training to get skill. Okay, never mind. To get skilled command. Okay. Alright. That's gonna take... How much to rush it? 300k? I'll wait. Yeah, so in order to repair this, which makes sense, I do need a large colony. Which means in order to repair my battleships and carriers, I probably also need large spaceports. That is something to keep in mind for yourself. Alright, now we're down to a mere 29 days. So I will pay the 69k to crash that. So it can't go backwards. Done. Okay, so we got... What are they called? Massive colony ships? Yeah, massive colony ships. So let's go into ship design. Nope. Add to research. Ship designs. Add new. That is a... No, not a massive troop transport. Name, please. Where's massive colony ship? Small colony ships. What? Did I miss something? Research. Oh, we're researching that now. Okay, so we just got massive troop transport. I don't care. How much to crash this? I will pay the 635k to crash that. So it'll be done in a mere 70 days. Feel free to ask questions. Of course, I always encourage conversation. You just have to keep in mind, like I tell people, focus on the game, not the chat. There's roughly a 10-second delay, and I am a scatterbrain fool. So, yeah, we're gonna wipe you off the map. There we go. All right, first thing is first. Assign mission. Now we've got the add to massive colony ships, don't we? There they are. All right, auto-generate new design. This is a massive colony ship version 2 immediately. Again, we don't care about... Oh, neat. It gave an ion shield. It just loaded up Vortex engines. Alright, latest per category. This, to me, honestly, Horse, is where the meat of the game is. It's not, they've done an amazing job. There are still some quirks, but they did an amazing job with the shipbuilding. So, buckler repeater, multi-beam defense, done. I will trade this. That's fine. Okay, we can fit more engines. Sure. Alright, so we've got the Advanced Command Center, an ion shield, a damage control unit. Again, I don't know why it does passenger compartments. Right? How many fuel cells do we get on? 2. Alright, first of all, 3, 4. Second of all, 1. That's fine. Crew system. 2. Energy took a hit. We need the crew. Could we do 3 fuel cells? 2 reactors. We can. Boom. There we go. Energy collection rate is 150. Static energy used 198. I will dump the ion shield for energy collection. For now. Again, remember when we use a colonizer, when it gets to the planet it's colonizing, it is used up in the colonization process. So, save and exit. Retrofit to massive colony ship. Whoops, we're in the negative. Well, that sucks. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That way we're always making some money. Whoops. Next we're gonna design... Oh, God. State base. Large spaceport. Beautiful. Set that to manual. Something to keep in mind also, Horse, is there's an immense amount of automation in this game. To the point where you could probably set everything for auto, and at least in early game, the game would literally play itself to a reasonable degree. Upgrade. Woo! Well, aren't you just fancy looking? You know what that reminds... It kind of reminds me of an accordion or a radiator. But, like, if it weren't as wide, Homeworld. Anyways, we'll leave everything as is for now. And we'll go... Oh my God! And it's got room for more. Okay. Docking bay. Done. Counter, target, long range, trace. Alright, we're good for that. Defenses. Okay, that is a frightening amount of defenses. So, for now, we're aim for defense. Right. Stealth. It's technically a defense, not a scanner. Which is a bit weird to me. Because you think something that defeats scanners would be a type of scanner, but I can also see that argument for it being defense. Now, it is size 40. But first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And wow, it fits all the weapons we want. But it's probably got a bunch of weapons we don't want. So we're going to go in. And before we apply weapons, what are we missing? It's got the crew systems. It's got the reactor power. It's got the large fuel cell, it's got the cargo bay, it's got the med center, the rec center, the commerce center. It's got the DCU. What it is missing, as always, 2 marine barracks, just to make it that much harder to invade or take control of. Done. Latest per category. Now down to weapons. So first thing is for... God, we gotta look at this from directly above. So, anything with 90 degrees or a 90 degree arc or less, we want missiles. Some form of missiles. Just so we don't have to worry about firing. So, 1, 2. This is our point defense. 1, 2. So there's our point defense. So it looks like we're a little light on the energy weapons, actually. So if we go to Starbeam Large, we can do 1, 2, and that is quite a bit of punch. Alright, and now we're down to what are the 90 degrees? 120, 120. 39 degrees. So that means the best we can do, yeah. Alright. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Still good. That's fine. Let's go to large starbeam again and do 1, 2. Still good. My God. Alright. And then back to medium lightning missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! We're gonna cut 2 lightning missiles. Why, you ask? 2 reasons. 1. Enemy jumps in. they're staying there until we're done with them. And 2, I have no idea how this works defensively. But throwing a stealth click on this thing amuses me. That leaves 30. So we could potentially do 1 more armor. 2, 1, 2. There we go. Here's our large starbase. 4 construction yards, a shitload of starfighters, a docking bay, just to help with moving shit on and off. Defense is up the wazoo. Yeah, I'm good with this. Large spaceport. Version 2. Save and exit. Done. Out of curiosity, how much to retrofit this? 130,000 credits. Alright. I do not care about the transport. Oh, we don't need this as large. Okay, so we can't crash anything anymore because we are set to auto upgrade. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna start auto upgrading spaceports to be large that it feels have hit a certain population threshold that it qualifies that it needs a large spaceport. And there it goes again. And now it's upgrading other things. That's why we're getting into the negative. As long as the cash flow stays in the positive, we're good. So we're not actually gonna upgrade anything until we're actually making money. Just because it is apparently plowing through spaceports at a frightening rate. High power's nice. We are going... Oh, boy. Like, to the point of... Alright, hold on. We've got 58k. Can we actually afford to queue up any research? Yes. Okay. Ideally, these. Hold on. Yeah, that's only 8k. Do we want scanning? What does jamming do? Countermeasures. Okay, I mean, not the worst. This is 5. This is 7. Alright, so this reduces the size of our long-range arrays. That wouldn't hurt. Let's focus on scanners a little, so we can plow through those. 12k. Alright, I think that's all we can afford, yes. And now we're gonna wait. It's gonna tick up. Yeah, now we're in the negative. Now it's gonna tick up. Nice! That's a free upgrade. So every time we hit a... Oh! Nice. Alright. Load colonists here. We hit 130k, it goes... Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, approved missile defenses for free. Expect... And it's going through... Alright, this planet has hit the threshold for a large spaceport. You have 130k. Boom. Upgrading. Kind of chugging. Yep, there it goes again. Gonna hit... And then again... We have a number... Ah! Nope. There we go. And again. Oh, you know what we can do? Just to give us a boost here. So, the other interesting thing about this game, Horse, is there are 2 economies. There's the economy we can control, and the private economy. which we have absolutely no control over. It's all AI controlled. What we can do, though, is every ship the AI economy has will upgrade at our spaceport and then pay us. So what we can do is actually go in civilian ships, upgrade, because we haven't upgraded a lot of things on here. Alright, so now lower. Yeah, but I don't care about maneuvering, so we're good. So what will happen is, oh, do we need, well, hold on. One fuel cell max, repair, commerce center. Yeah, we're good. I think this is fine. Save and exit. Now, medium cargo transports. 2 fuel cells is fine. Everything else is good. 4 cargo bays is fine. 2 engines. I don't know why it shows 3 then. That's just weird to me. Save and exit. Passenger ship. That gets an upgrade across the board. Actually big enough. I would say 3 fuel cells might be fine. And another passenger compartment might be better. Otherwise, we're good. Save and exit. Large mining vessel. 2 cargo bays, 2 fuel cells. I think we need 3. Everything else is good. Yeah. Alright. Save and exit. And large cargo transport. 4 fuel cells. Actually, we can probably get away with 3. How about what would we put there? Commerce Center, Medical Center. Crystal Center. I wonder if stealth on cargo transports might not be a bad thing. Like, if we dump... Hear me out. Yeah, but actually, now that I think about it, we kind of want them to blow up, because they'll pay us to build them, so never mind. But I think 3 fuel cells is fine. I don't even know if it's going to use all 4 cargo bays, but let's just throw on a 5th one. Or an ion shield. Let's do an ion shield, just so it doesn't get stunned. And we're good. Save and exit. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't care about turn rate, it's all about speed. So now what will happen is, as those ships upgrade, they will go to our space stations, and the private economy will be like, here's $500,000 to upgrade all our ships. So it gives you a little boost. How's our colony ship doing? Not quite fully loaded. Well, there's a negative. So, here's another weird thing. Well, no, never mind. Yep. Go. So that's why I'm just clicking assign mission. My fleets are being mostly handled by the AI in a pretty decent manner. Oh! Alright, oh, never mind. So it looks like we're done, but apparently not. Oh, it's loaded. Alright, pause. So we are moving those guys... No. Here. So colonize Usmos. Because they love it here. Play. So the other weird thing, go ahead, check it out, Lady Muck, you should be fine, is if we go into colonies, oh, does this upgrade, switch to this colony, thank you. So, you can't upgrade everything all at once. Like, we have an upgrade for our planetary administration district. The reason being, if we upgrade this, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? What happens is, while those buildings are being upgraded, you don't get the benefits. Which is a bit weird. Kind of makes sense, but still very weird. Because that usually most strategy games don't do that. While upgrading, you usually still get, as far as I am aware, all the benefits, or at least a portion of the benefits. So it's interesting that they did that. Really? How many large construction ships do we have? First of all, fuel tankers, idle. Plenty idle, you're good there. Construction ships. You've got 20. You're fine. Alright, it looks like we've gotten all or most of the star bases where they need to be. Good. So let's hop into research again. Years. So we're getting to here. This is days. And this is days. Done. Days. Alright, these are at years. We wait. Right. So. Oh, I forgot about this. 80 million. And I think that's the last one. Let's start queuing up all of these. So terraforming, yeah. Yes, it is. And it actually works surprisingly well. Early game, mid-game, early mid-game, you're okay. By late game, you can't do automation. There are some things that kind of need to be manually controlled by mid to late game. Especially when it comes to colonization. Because what it likes to do is like, alright, what's the closest colony to the ice planet? Oh, it's the guys who live on a desert? Well, they're close enough, they'll do it. And then we'll colonize an ice planet with desert people, which then means the amount of money you need to grow the colony is so expensive, it sends you into a downward spiral. So colonization, when you're starting an early game, automate that shit. Mid to late game, don't do it unless you really want to watch what happens when you're $1 billion in debt and cannot climb out. Research is also good. Now, the interesting thing about research is, I like the research, and they're changing research. This game is not in early access. I want to stress this. So originally, there was a research section here for like, alright, increase the amount of, reduce, we'll say on this, for all ships, like reduce, like, I don't want to say repeatable tech, but just a little extra tech that they wanted to be repeatable, but they couldn't get to work, so they've removed that. But in return, they've added things like, the last time I played, if I go to fighters and assault pods, Titans weren't a thing. So they've added this. So they are patching it. But I will say the options I usually play with, there are 2 research options you can toggle on and off. First, you can only ever see what is next. So theoretically, because I haven't researched these, with that toggled on, I wouldn't be able to see anything beyond these 2. I have toggled that off to show off the entire tech tree. The other thing you can toggle off is some tech is species specific. Currently, it breaks the game if you leave that tech on that anyone can get it. And that you can go, I will pay you $1 billion, the humans, for your hail cannon technology. Then turn around and sell it for 2 or 3 billion to every single other AI empire. I don't know if they fixed that yet. I just keep it turned off. The other thing is they have a quote-unquote randomized tech tree. The problem with the randomized tech tree is it's not randomized. What they mean by randomized is, you see this advanced point defense? And we're probably ending here within the next few minutes, just so you're aware. I'll play for another 20 minutes, just so I get an even 4 hours of recording time. Right? Is there a better place? Not Fission Mastery. Maybe there's a better one down here. No, not really. But you see how some of these dead end, like Fission Mastery dead ends. If I go to here, improved frigates, that's a dead end. Improved escorts, that's a dead end. Improved destroyers, that's a dead end. Monitoring stations, believe it or not, dead end. So, what the randomized tech doesn't give a random tech. What it does is go, alright, well, you have to have basic military escorts. But will you have improved escorts? Yes or no? You have to have... Well, maybe this isn't a dead end. You have to have interstellar destroyers to get to cruisers and multi-role ships. But you don't need improved destroyers. In this playthrough, are you going to have improved destroyers? Yes or no? So it doesn't randomize the tech. It just goes, alright, this dead ends. Do you get that dead end? Yes or no? It's not worth it. Now, if it actually did something like, sure, in this playthrough, you get basic military ships, and it swaps improved destroyers for patrol ships, and instead you go basic escorts, improved escorts, skip frigates, and jump to interstellar destroyers, that would be a randomized tech tree. So I don't think it's worth playing it for that. There are a lot of options you can fiddle with. Again, bit janky. Are we still building? Yes, we're still... Actually, can I jump this? Good, I'm jumping this to the start of the queue. This was built. Great. So that's why we're making more money. Pause. Built. Built. Ah! So this needs an upgrade. So, 1, 2, 3. Did we have more? I'm not gonna build the defenses there. 3, and then 1 more for 4. Done. There is a bit of jankiness. Other things to keep in mind is the only way to win, I think, but we may actually pull it off, is combat. There's only one victory condition. The victory condition is get to this mark by getting at least 70% in all these victory conditions. Right? But the only way to get 70% of the territory in the galaxy, honestly, is to conquer other people. So, again, a bit wonky. Yep. Also... Yep. Cool. I thought I assigned that. The game is balanced to a point. Uh-oh. Our income is... Cash flow is seriously dropping. I may start destroying some defenses on unimportant planets. To a point. They specifically have Thank you. Ooh, I almost panicked there. No. It's just messy borders. I have not touched these guys. Game's freaking out. I'm gonna slow it down. And it crashed. I'm not gonna lie. That... Oh, no, that's Dyson Sphere program. Hold on. Is the second crash... Oh, no, that was Stellaris. Oops. Clicked the wrong thing. Distant Worlds 2. Play. Play. And 200 and, we'll round up, 20 hours of gameplay. That is only the second crash. So, let me load the game up. Looks like we're on autosave 9. This is going to set us back a little. My bad. And it actually loads. Keep in mind, this is a chunky game. Look how fast it loaded. So, I don't know where we are or what's doing what. Let's take a look at our colony ships. This is still loading. Alright, so we're a little far back, but not too far back. Did we... Okay, we got the countermeasures. I'm gonna just jump to plus ×2. I think ×4 is what crashed it. So we're gonna slow down a little. We have lost some tech. Are we? We are not improving. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only going to do 4 at a time. But what I was going to say is we started over here, and we just kind of hopscotched across. Yes, they are still actively patching it at a regular basis. And adding things and tweaking things. So... Okay, I shouldn't have done that. So we're still on the process of upgrading spaceports to large spaceports. So we're going to leave it alone for a while. I'm going to finish off... Oh, my soda's finished. That goes in there. I'm going to grab some of my tea. But the AI cheats in janky ways as well. I'm going to say assign. Sure. That didn't pop up before. That did. I don't care. How... Sensors. Focusing on... That's what's changed. If we jump to... colonization. Right. I was starting to queue up all of this. Okay. The other interesting thing I like about it does handle tech in an interesting way. So if you notice, here, this storage system and this storage system, there's no yellow arrows. What this means is, I started with this. If I research this, assuming I'm not set to automatic, I have to go in and plug these in to every ship I want them on. These yellow arrows means automatically upgraded. So I don't have to go back in and plug these in. Any ship that has these, will auto-upgrade to all of these once I research it. So you'll notice, these I had to plug in, essentially a free upgrade. I don't have to update anything, I just research these. Boom! Everything is upgraded that needs to be upgraded. Speaking of which... Fuel cells. No, we're gonna focus on colonization. And we're gonna just let this tick at ×2 speed. I think, if I take a look at my budgets... We're hovering awfully close. I think what I'm gonna do is go back into my colonies. And any homeworld colony or major colony that has like a defense like this, and I may do this between recorded sessions, I will go in and build defenses for. But side colony like this, I don't think I need... Okay, hold on. 25, 25, 5, 25. Ooh. We'll dump the planetary shield generator here. Boom. Alright. Cranked up. The other weird thing is... You can see the numbers flashing around. Budget here, calculated yearly. Budget here, calculated daily. Some are calculated monthly. Some are calculated every 6 months. There's a lot of calculations going on, all at different rates. That's all I'm saying. And that must suck up so much AI power. And if you're wondering exactly what I'm running in my computer, if you check the front page of my Twitch channel, you will find my PC specs there, in case you're wondering how your PC will stack up. Yep. Investigate, dismiss, build. Actually, you know what we can do also is go in. Ship's not in fleet. Alright, you. Can we scrap you? Join ship. Gift. No. We're going to retire you. Nothing there. And we're going to retire you for now. Any others? Well, you are getting retired. So if you retire a ship, like this destroyer, it's very clearly not one of mine. I got it from somewhere. Every time you retire a ship, if they have more advanced tech, there is a chance to get a boost or some extra research towards whatever advanced tech they have. So it is worth it to retire ships that do not belong to your species. Yep. Okay. The other way the AI cheats, and we have been doing cheats in this particular playthrough, just so you are aware. I admit I am not super good at this game. I like to think I'm passable. But the AI always has a bonus of every resource it ever needs. You do not. So it's a bit of a ball ache when a single AI planet can somehow provide all the luxury resources it needs to run an empire of a dozen star systems. And you have 5 colonies, 24 star systems, and you can barely hold things together. Now, we did add rules to those cheats, but we did do some partial cheating. Just so you are aware. We've got some to go. Back to colonization. I could just click this. We're just going to go down the list. Yep. That's days. That's years. So we're getting to improved habitability. Maybe. Okay. So terraforming doesn't work like in... I don't know if you've ever played Stellaris or anyone has. Terraforming doesn't work that way in this game. All you can do is improve the quality of a planet. Is that good? Yes. The better the quality of a planet, the happier people are, the lower the crime, the more money it makes, essentially. So the higher the quality, the better. Always. But it's a bit awkward. Let's go ahead and... This is days. We might pass on improved habitability for now, and we might focus on other things. Not so much the large-scale transports, but the passenger transports, just so people can move around planets that much easier. Another few more minutes, and then I'll call it, even with the screw-up there. Yep, go ahead. Nice. Countermeasures. It's still improving spaceports. That's why it gets up to 130 and then it chunks down. Alright, so it looks like it's done. For the last... I'm going to do two things. I'm going to immediately save. And I want to show something off real quick before we end the stream. So, this is a normal-sized galaxy. With all the settings to default as much as we could. There's some wonkiness with how... So you see this cloud? I don't know if you can see it. It's a bit hard to see. But this like area that no one seems to be traveling, that is a nebula. Ships have it... How do I word this? Exponentially harder time traveling through nebulas until you get the proper hyperspace and engines and that. So if you have too many nebulas, it really screws over your galaxy. So you always want to set that to medium. So this is a normal-sized galaxy. If we check out... Wow, I've got 700k cargo in transit. This is a large transport. Oh, here we go. Large cargo. No, this is a small cargo. The yellow line you can see is the maximum range of the jump drive with the fuel it has. Keep in mind it has one fuel storage, and that is pretty much the galaxy. Here's a large cargo. And here's it. So here's medium. You can just kind of barely see it. Large traveler. Medium. And here's large. This is the Adamant Night Star. And if I zoom out, its maximum jump range is 5 times the size of our current galaxy. Because we have like 4 or 5 fuel cells. Right? I'm gonna load up this game right here. I call it fun gameplay. I'm probably never gonna complete it. I might give it one more shot. I haven't decided yet. This is the maximum size galaxy. Now, keep in mind, because of the way Galaxy Generation, how wonky it is, there is only true random. So, here's my capital, and here's two... These capitals are literally right next to each other. And it's a bit annoying. Where you can potentially have... Alright, I've spawned here. Every star around you belongs to an enemy capital. And you're just like, well, fuck me. Or... Like, I have this set to normal amounts of independent colonies. I had to spawn... These 3 I did not spawn in. I had to spawn in every other independent colony you see, which is this, and this, because there were no independent colonies anywhere in here. Which means I couldn't physically expand, because there were no independent colonies to jump to. Bit annoying. They need to tweak that. But if I go here... This is a small trader. Already, well, that's a spaceport. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, is it in the spaceport? Hold on. All I have is small traders. Alright, it has 3 fuel cells. These are tier 2 fuel cells. If we check the range, the technology level here, and I jump down to fuel cells, brain breaking, which is storage. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. I haven't upgraded to the large ones. I'm only here. This is early game. Right here, early game. It is already, with 3, almost the size of the galaxy. And this is the largest setting. So they need to go back in and literally, I would say, cut the amount of fuel cells hold by half. Because it is ridiculous. And they have fixed this. But when I was playing, if, and I have to stress this, if you had 3 fuel cells on small transports, you hit a point where it would only build small transports. So, yeah. Now, again, they are balancing it. They are patching it on a regular basis. They will have DLC. Alright, that is up to you. I hope you enjoy it. I would recommend if you start either Octarian, fish people, cat people, or humans. They're usually the 3 easiest to play with. Alright. Also, Republic. When you set your government type, Republic. That's the easiest one to play as and start with. But if you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. I'm glad you're going to grab it. It is a game worth the money. But there is jankiness. And again, even with all the jank, I've got 200 plus hours into this. So... but I always tell people, go with what your budget is, go with what interests you, but never be afraid to buy on sale. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So we're going to call it here for today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. If, even better, check out other playthroughs and videos I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out live when I stream every Sunday through Friday. Thank you very much for joining me. Oh, we are... Okay. I don't know why it's, stalling like that. Until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.